sound like one big asthma attack, but trash when I'm rapping it back. Who y'all put? See, this is what I don't like about Sean. You said who y'all put in your top 5. This is Sean, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I like this is disappointing. This is why you can't be in the top 5, and I think you got a skill for it.
What's up? So
here we go.
I did a song called "No More Interviews."
Here we go.
Where I'm rapping about people rapping fast and blah blah blah, and people like, oh, you talking about Kendrick? I'm like, well, I'm not talking about anyone specifically. I'm just talking my shit.
Bro, this is where if Charlamagne knew the lyrics, I knew you would have called him on it. Bro, you literally said, I'm not impressed by you niggas rapping fast who sound like one big asthma attack when I'm rapping it back and sound trash about when I'm rapping it back. Who y'all put in y'all top 5? You're going to hear Big Sean name a bunch of niggas who ain't in the top 5 except Eminem. So you're either dissing Kendrick or Eminem. Every other nigga he's mentioned is not top 5. Listen.
At the time, there was a lot of motherfuckers rap. I'm surprised no one thought Eminem or...
Okay, so you're not going to diss M because you're from Detroit. You're not dissing M. So if you're not dissing M, you're dissing Kendrick. Watch, he's going to name a whole bunch of other niggas that's not top 5. And that's what I'm saying. Bro, it looked like y'all scared of Kendrick, bro. Bro, he can't be that good.
I remember Logic was hot at the end.
Bro, nigga, Logic not top 5 in his own family. The fuck is you talking about? They got 5 actual niggas that's blacker than Logic. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Before Logic, mulatto looking white ass. I shouldn't be joining on the Logic hatred. Logic, I love you. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was fucked up. My bad. I know Blackie speaks fuck with him. I'm listening to rant. I'm sorry. Logic, I like you. But you're not top 5. You're just not top 5. Okay?
MGK, all these other...
MGK's not top 5, nigga!
The rappers that rap fast, and I'm like, this nigga Kendrick don't even rap fast all the time. Like, it's
now Kendrick don't... Oh, my God. This is back... Bro! Michael Jackson never did the moonwalk better than this. Like, what are we doing? Bro, this is why... Yo, if Sean had just said... Bro, nigga, I said what I said. The meaning is in the lyrics, bro. Or you could have been extra gangster and said, nigga, that stood for all of them, period. It stood for all of them. All of them. But being like, I don't know why they said it was Kendrick. Why they didn't say it was them? What about Logic? What about MGK? What do you mean, what about them niggas? What about them? You can't back, bro. You literally said in the next line, who y'all put in your top 5? Logic not in my top 5 mixed people. Bro, have we ever said that MGK is a savior of rap? Like, this is the problem. They've never even said Eminem is the savior of rap, my nigga. We all know it's Kendrick, bro. Like, yo, I can't believe that Sean is still, like, not trying to... Bro, Sean, it's cool. You don't want to be top 5 status or top 3 or you don't want to compete with Kendrick. Bro, you a nice rapper. Continue your career, but just... Bro, I'd rather that nigga say, bro, you seen what he did to that nigga, J. Cole? Look how you got people talking about Drake. I don't want to smoke with that nigga, but anybody else I'm good for. I'd rather you say that. But you backpedal, bro. Listen, I read lyrics. And I'm assuming you wrote your shit. Nigga, you literally said the nigga who rap fast who's in your top 5 and claimed they're the savior of rap. Whatever, man. I love you, Big Sean, but this type of backpedaling, bro, is like, it's a reason why I see why. Yo, I ain't even gonna lie. And I give my nigga Drake credit because at least my nigga Drake pulled up with the squabbles. You feel me? But remember when I said what top 5 you smoking on? I see why that nigga thought he was smoking on the top 5. He got all y'all niggas tucked, checking y'all. Y'all niggas scared to even admit y'all dissing him. Y'all niggas is like, one nigga's apologizing and riding a bicycle away from the concert. The next nigga rapped about him and said, well, what about these other rappers? Maybe I'm talking about... Y'all scared of this nigga that much? Is he really the boogeyman?
Then around that time, like that day or maybe the day before that or the week or day within that same time period, that leaked shit happened. It was a leaked verse. And it said what you said.
Yep.
I'm like, damn, nigga, y'all motherfuckers said it wasn't shit and it was something. So you got me looking crazy.
But maybe he prepared something just like the same
Right.
way you was thinking. He was like, let me get my nukes just in case too.
Right, but the thing is that song came out and he changed that bar, right? So that wasn't on the song anymore. It was a leaked verse. So I had to keep that in mind because I was pissed when I heard it. So then I'm like, okay,
Yo, Sean, you see, that's the thing about Sean, man. Like, Sean, I'ma always say, has all of the attributes. Yo, I like using NBA terms. Who's an NBA player that got the necessary skill set to be a top 5 player, but he's just not a top 5 player? Like, it's just like he don't want it that bad. He don't got that killer instinct. He don't put it together. Like, that's Sean. Sean can rap with anybody in the fucking world. Yo, Sean, fuck if he put that verse out or not, nigga. Who you think leaked the verse? He leaked the verse to let niggas know he was shitting on you. Who you think leaked it? Yo, Sean, what's wrong with you? He leaked it to let niggas know the vibes with you, bro. And you looked at it and say, well, at least he didn't put it out officially, so I don't really think he got smoke with me. The nigga not communicating with you. He ain't hit you to clarify that. Don't tell me Big Sean is the Paul George of the rap game, bro. Come on, bro.
So that wasn't on the song anymore. It was a leaked verse. So I had to keep that in mind because I was pissed when I heard it. So then I'm like, okay, he changed that on his own. So he probably came to the conclusion that it was nothing. So then then me and him talk. And I got the text on my phone. And he's like, I might pull the text out and read it.
Let's hear it. Why not?
Oh, I ain't even got somebody else got my phone.
Somebody grab Sean's phone.
Yo, Charlamagne is such a... Yo, Charlamagne, I'm going to give you some credit, my nigga. You going back to your old self. I love Charlamagne. I think Charlamagne was trying to go super politics and mental health. You know what I mean? They was coming at him with a lot of bullshit. But I think Charlamagne realized, man, ain't you would you call yourself the master of agitate, whatever, bruh. That's what we like, my nigga. You could grow within that. Because I ain't gonna lie, one of the big thing about Charlamagne, he's a lot about growth. But bro, we don't want you to grow into something that is unfamiliar. We want you to, like, he back on his instigating shit. Yo, grab his phone. Yo, he gonna be like, yo, we don't want to misquote him. Perfect. Hype this nigga up. Yo, Charlamagne, when Kendrick tear his head off, pause, they gotta blame it on you. You the one talking about grab the phone, read it out loud. Yo, Kendrick about to go ridiculously crazy on this nigga.
Verse. So I had to keep that in mind because I was pissed when I heard it. So then I'm like, okay, he changed that on his own. So he probably came to the conclusion that it was nothing. So then then me and him talk. And I got the text on my phone. And he's like, I might pull the text out and read it.
Let's hear it. Why not? Why not?
I ain't even got somebody else got my phone.
Somebody grab Sean's phone.
Essentially.
No need to misquote him.
Yeah, I ain't.
That's that Charlamagne right there. No need to misquote him. Wait for your phone. Just read the whole message out that we could expose that. Yo.
Trying to misquote shit. Because I don't give a fuck that much to misquote a nigga.
And how long ago was this? You said right after Nip.
What was the leak this song? I'll play it. Hopefully you two don't clap it, but what is it? Yo, don't call Big Sean Tobias Harrison. We'll call him Paul George. Paul George, Paul George's supposed to be one of them. You feel me? So yeah, he's one of them. Like, y'all niggas saying Ben Simmons, with all due respect to Ben Simmons, nah, Paul George is, Big Sean is not Ben Simmons. He's not Tobias Harris.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, you can read my stuff, too.
You want me to read it?
No.
Okay,
I don't think we should read it because I think that's kind of like bitch made, but I want you.
Yo, Sean, you know Kendrick still ain't gonna spare you, right? You know right now he's cooking up a goddamn cipher for you right now that is gonna put you to shame. And I guarantee, nigga, he gonna hit you with directs, nigga. He gonna be like, yo, little niggas named Sean thinking they big. Like, and you gonna hear them be like, he ain't talking about me. 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 That's the thing with Big Sean. No matter what Kendrick say, he gonna be like, ain't about me. Little niggas Little niggas named Sean thinking they big in the game. I gotta put them niggas back in their lane. That's how Kendrick gonna come with it. Little niggas named Sean thinking they big in the game. I gotta put them back in their lane. You know what Sean gonna be like? That ain't about me. Little nigga, like, I got a big dick. That wasn't about me. Yo, he gotta, nah, that ain't about me. He would have to say my name. Matter of fact, if he ain't say my government, if he ain't say the Govy, what's Big Sean government? yo, Big Sean will be like, yo, if he ain't say Shawn Michael Leonard Anderson, he ain't talking about me. What we talking like, yo, Detroit niggas, we don't duck beef, but like, you got to bring the beef to us. Like, where the beef? Beef? Where? I see the beef? I don't see the beef. Okay, Sean, you got it, bro. You
You said right after Nip died.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, you really my stuff.
Right? Be like, he said Sean. He could have been talking on top of Sean. He could have been talking about, Sean. Like, maybe it was Sean John. It wasn't this Sean. Did he say Big Sean or Sean John? Nah, nigga, talking to you. Yo, I'm at the point. Even if y'all say Drake ain't win, I'm rooting for any nigga that could fuck Kendrick up. I'm tired of this shit. He got rappers sounding like hoes. Niggas apologizing, scrolling through their text messages, unsending. What is this nigga doing? Y'all got the same 24 hours in a day. Why can't y'all squabble with this little midget? The fuck?
Too.
You want me to read it?
No.
Tired of this shit.
We should read it because I think that's kind of like bitch made, but I want you to kind of like see the sentiment of it. Hold on. So
Lupe! We need you. We might need Lupe Fiasco or something. Why the hell do we got nobody? Yo, they got this nigga looking like Terrence Crawford. They got him looking. I ain't even gonna lie. He don't even move like Floyd. He move like he on some other shit. Nigga, Kendrick can't be like that. Like, yo, I would love to hear Jay-Z's opinion on this. Well, actually, Jay-Z lost the battle, so never mind. I gotta hear Nas's opinion. But obviously it wouldn't be on camera because Nas would never say it on camera like that. I would love to ask Nas in private, back in your day, if a nigga like Kendrick was playing them little slick lyrical games, what would you have done to that nigga? I'm pretty sure Nas would have said, man, I would have ethered that fuck nigga, man. These other niggas, they finding, hey, my Apple Watch just told me my zodiac sign. It says today is no beef day. No beef day, no weapons formed against you shall prosper. Like, these niggas is coming up with excuses. What? Is this hip hop? This is why I don't care what y'all say about Drake. Nigga, at least Drake was like, enough is enough, nigga. Let's fight. I'm down to fight. J. Cole was on streamies watching the shit like, I can't watch. Oh my God, my two faves are fighting. Oh my God, I'm sorry, Aubrey. I'm sorry, Kenny. Oh my God. Like, what the fuck?
This is me, and then This is him. What up, champ? Yes, we're in great grievance.
That's real.
Wrongly. So, in a sense, I don't want to say it. He apologized in a sense for going that far.
Yo, Sean, let me give you the facts, my brother. You 1-1 with Kendrick, but really you lost. You went 1-4. I'm gonna tell you why. You copping too many pleas, so you lost. You copy, like, you might as well apologize. You lost. You were 1-1 with him. Control, he barely got you. Holy Key, you flamed him. The Hard Part 4, actually you weren't 1-1. Hard Part 4, I ain't gonna lie, he sizzled you up. But I ain't gonna lie, no more interviews. You lit back at him, and I was like, yes, Sean. Yes! But Sean, I'm going to tell you why. Sean, I know I've said this before. You know why Drake my favorite rapper? Because he's not a Kawhi Leonard ass nigga. I'd rather my nigga hop in the ring and squabble it out. And I'm looking at all y'all, and it's all y'all like, yo, what beef? Where the beef at? Point me to the beef. Y'all have like y'all have one of them Stevie Wonder like sticks like, point me beef, where? Is the beef that way? No, nigga, the beef here. Okay, let me taste the beef. Pause. All right, anyway.
All right, you know, for that shit coming out, right?
Yeah.
So I wanted to show you that because, in a sense, he apologized, right?
Yeah.
So if Kendrick apologized for that same leak that I heard prematurely, right, that he didn't use, it's like, then it leaks fully later, right? And people hear it, and we already discussed it. And he said, appreciate the shout out.
Yo, Sean, there's no honor in this hip hop shit. The nigga leaked the record because he knew the fans was gonna say he got his shit off. But that's what I'm saying. Kendrick is a smart nigga. He gets to play both ways. No Diddy. He gets to say to you, yeah, I ain't really wanna, it ain't that serious. But if it wasn't that serious, we'd have never heard that verse. He leaked it that his fans could know. This is why how the nigga that never battled nobody been called the boogeyman? It's because he's been doing shit like that. That it appears that none of y'all want to smoke with him. So he tells you, oh, nah, it wasn't nothing. That's why I changed the verse. But the leak comes out, and the leak shows him giving you a wedgie. Bruv, come on, bruh.
On a Nipsey song. I already addressed it on the song with Nip.
All right, I don't know if I could play the Element OG. We'll play Kendrick Lamar Element Leak. All right, here we go.
I don't give a fuck. So ain't nobody praying for me. I'm on your head. Ayy. 30 millions later, know the fans watching. Auntie on my telegram like be cautious. I be hanging night Thames. I be on Stockton. I don't do it for the gram. I do it for Compton. I'm willing to die for this. Nigga, ayy, an imaginary rich nigga, ayy, 7 figures, how that slimmer than my bitch figure, ayy, going digital and physical on all y'all, ayy, fuck some villains, I put you on that roll call, French Montana speaking on me in interviews.
Oh, I remember this. Nah, he flamed up French.
Very cynical, dry hating something I don't approve. J Electronica, 3 silences on my Grammy night. Another dead prophet, hoping the God to give him life.
Another dead prophet hoping that God will give him life? Oh my God. Yo, bro, this the energy. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. A nigga start talking like this, I gotta get mine off, bro. You gotta get your shit off. Yo, we squash it after I get my shit off.
Big Sean keep sneak this and I let it slide. I think it's false confidence got him inspired. I can't make them respect you, baby, it's not my job. You're finally famous for who you date, not how you rhyme, boy. Cute ass raps, get your puberty up.
What?
They make you a classic album before you come it up.
What?
Drake and McMill beef might got you gassed up. But now I'm a whole nother beast, I really fuck you up.
Oh, God damn. Yo, Sean, you know we're not believing you, right? You see, he literally was warning you saying, Drake and Meek Mill beef might get you gassed up, but I'm a different beast and I will fuck you up. Now, look how easy Drake demolished Meek Mill, and then him and Drake went at it, and yeah. So, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know why Big Sean plays stupid. Big Sean is too smart for this shit. Damn, I forgot this how he was violating him. I forgot he was saying names.
Another dead prophet, hoping the God to give him life. Big Sean keep sneaking.
Now, granted, I don't know how that battle would go, but I'm giving Kendrick credit at this point that he's smart enough to find an angle. Obviously, with Drake, there was an angle of he's light-skinned, not from America. He's from Canada. I could use he's stealing culture. He doesn't respect what real, growing up in inner cities look like. He's not like us. He don't, like, there's so many things. Oh, yo, he's just stuck on fame. He has no substance. Like, there was so many angles that he was trying to get a Drake. So granted, most of those angles wouldn't work on Sean. Sean isn't seen as a womanizer. You can't call him a pedophile. Sean is a black man from Detroit. You can't really use those angles. But I'm going to be honest with you. The battle with him and Drake, to me, was a proving ground that I was like, yeah, I think all you niggas want to leave this nigga alone, because I think he's going to come up with an angle to violate you. Like, violate you. So just leave Kendrick alone now. I don't know who he's going to take to punch this nigga in his mouth, man. Lyrically, obviously.
This and I let it slide. I think it's false confidence got him inspired. I can make them respect you, baby. It's not my job. You're finally famous for who you date, not how you rhyme, boy. Cute ass raps, get your puberty up. Then make you a classic album before you come at us. Drake and McMill beef might got you gassed up, but I'm a whole nother beast. I really fuck you up. I wish a nigga would. I wish a nigga would.
Yo, Sean is a sick guy. The nigga dissed you, and his next lines were, "I wish a nigga would." Is that my dog or is that an alarm? What the fuck? Yeah, nah, Sean, come on, stop playing, bro. Stop playing, bro.
That same leak that I heard prematurely, right, that he didn't use, it's like, then it leaks fully later, right, and people hear it, and we already discussed it. And he said, appreciate the shout out on a Nipsey song. Mm-hmm. I already addressed it on the song with Nip. Mm-hmm. Lack of communication and wrong information for people fueled by the ego is like mixing flames with diesel.
That's what he said to you in the...
No, that's what I said on a song with Nipsey.
Oh, I know, but in the text it sounded like he's kind of said the same thing.
Yeah, that's why I said it in the song, because in that text he said, yo, you know, my ego, da-da-da.
Yeah,
so it's like, when that shit leaks,
okay,
it's like...
so you hear what he supposedly said? So Kendrick supposedly says, he says his ego caused him to do that. And I think that's what's not mentioned in, like, I honestly believe that Kendrick wants to be number one. He doesn't, I think Drake has always been, Drake wants to be number one too, but he's not the nigga who wants to demolish competition to get to number one. He wants to be friends with everybody, but he's going to move strategically and use moments to catapult to number one. Kendrick is like, I'll treat this like March Madness. I'll defeat you, and I'll be number one, right? And, you know, people, even with the beef with him and Drake, a lot of people don't acknowledge that Kendrick, it's not that Drake was some shit. I know he says Drake is a shitty person that I hate, and I hate what he stands for, but Drake was always trying to be very cordial with the nigga. Like, whether it's jealousy or whatever, Kendrick wanted smoke. Kendrick always wanted to incite shit. It was never Drake. You get what I'm saying? So when you hear this, and I think a lot of people in the whitewashing of that beef, even though no pun intended, or shit, that's not a pun at all, because it's, you know, it's Kendrick. In the whitewashing of how people think about that battle, they don't look at it like, yo, Kendrick was either jealous and that led to things that obviously the beef kicked off. Or they don't look at it like, well, Kendrick has this ego that, you know, refuses to be cool with people and rather have these confrontational moments, right? People don't look at it like that. People just look at it as, oh, Drake been on some fuck shit and it's finally his car getting pulled. They didn't look at it from a Kendrick perspective, like what's in his, you know, wheelhouse of why he would, you know, want that with someone who hasn't necessarily tried to be aggressive with him. And if you think about the Sean situation, or even like maybe perceived shots at Al Cole, but when you hear this message, it's almost like Kendrick understands it. Like Kendrick's like, yeah, it's part of my ego. I think I'm the fucking best, or should I think y'all niggas is dirt. Like, who knows? But he's admitting that his ego is kind of what's pushing this, right?
Addressed it on the song with Nip. Mm-hmm. Lack of communication and wrong information for people fueled by the ego is like mixing flames with diesel.
That's what he said to you in the...
No, that's what I said on a song with Nipsey.
Oh, I know, but in the text it sounded like he's kind of said the same thing.
Yeah, that's why I said it in the song, because in that text he said, yo, you know, my ego, da-da-da. So it's like, when that shit leaks, it's like, people are like, oh, you heard what he said about you? I'm like, nigga, I'm not a clout-chasing ass nigga, bro. I'm solid and I stand on mine, and I'm not about to do something because everyone thinks a certain thing. Like, we already talked about it. I already got an apology for it.
And your shirt right now says, I do not care about their opinions.
Yes.
So why would you care about the opinions of other people if you know what it is between you and Dot?
Exactly.
This is why I think that Sean is not living his truth. Sean, you do care about people's opinions. You know, I don't think maybe it affects how you act, but I think it definitely affects how you feel. I do feel like you feel a way when you're not mentioned. I think you even say it here where I think Charlamagne, he said, yo, I don't think it's a big three. I think it's a fantastic four. And I looked in your eyes and it felt like you were like, oh no, you're about to put me along with these guys. And then he said, yeah, it's Kendrick, Drake, J. Cole. But he said Future. And it was almost like you're like, oh, damn, I'm not in there. Yes, so I do think you care. Here's my thing. You ever hear this saying? In life, you get what you negotiate, not what you deserve. And I feel like Big Sean has just negotiated himself in the top 10. He ain't come for or demand the respect to put him in the top 5, top 3. And I think, every time I hear him like even talk about this, I'm like, yeah, but you kind of feel like you've accepted it a bit, right? And I think Charmaine's going to bring it up with, what do you call it again, when he says, you mentioned the big 3 in one of your songs. Here we go.
And that's what it's been. I ain't really had too much communication with him since then. Mm-hmm. And, but I just want to I represent a lot of people from my city, from where I come from, fans of mine, who think I didn't stand on my shit. And that's not the case. And that's what I want to clarify. Mm-hmm. I wasn't being a bitch nigga or tucking my tail or nothing like that. And if it was real smoke, if it was really something to stand on, I would be full front. I would be there front and center for it. Mm-hmm. And I would be prepared. You know what I'm saying? But it's not. And people want to make something that is not. So that's something that I never really got a chance to clarify. And, to me, it's better to be about business and to be authentic. And if there's literally not a problem there, then I'm not about to feed into no narrative that isn't true, that I know isn't true.
Okay. There's a few
that
other parts.
He thought of that as an empty apology, and that ain't shit.
Yeah, they say the best apology is change behavior, like those.
And but I just want to I represent a lot of people from my. Better to be about business. It was but you got to think about it. If it's Metro Boomin and Future, and then Kendrick addressing J. Cole and Drake on first person shooter, you kind of involving.
He was talking about how that moment stepped on his shit.
A whole kind of it's a whole thing. Mm-hmm. It's a whole, as opposed to me, I hadn't even dropped music in years, bro, and I'm just a return. So I understood. It was I was surprised too. I was just like everybody else, oh shit,
Aren't you glad that you and Kendrick never really got into it though? Because that could have been you, Sean. That could have been.
What could have been me?
He did Drake pretty dirty.
He did.
Yeah, that could have. Would you have been ready for?
No, he didn't. Stop playing with me.
All of that.
I guess we'll never know. Yes, though, of course. Of course I would have been ready for it.
Well, what changes have you made to Better Me Than You since the album got leaked?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah. Niggas that's up B's that owe me
family. Mm-hmm. I really mean that.
Mm-hmm.
Get to that.
Damn, nigga, I literally said niggas looking for engagement like they got their knee bent. I got better things to do to find someone to beef with. They oh, he trying to beef.
Yeah.
I'm what the fuck are y'all not hearing? I just said I got better things to do. You know what I'm saying?
I want to get to that.
Right,
cool. This is a multi-layered interview.
Yeah,
right?
So, but to her, it was yeah, nigga, you went from her to her to.
Did you get any rhymes prepared? And did it have the same?
You have to be someone that, when I just did a song with M, and she was you remember when we bought? All my friends go to college. We go and want to do. I was surprised too. I was just like everybody else, oh shit,
I'm trying to play that Fantastic Four comment.
We have to be worried about shit like
fear or love.
Another one was the fear of money, rewarding though. Mm-hmm. That blueprint, and I'm not saying that either. That's what I'm saying is that it's not perfect and that it needs to be worked.
Okay, anyway, all right.
How was your relationship?
So this is him talking about him and Kanye.
No. And can you have a relationship with a person who shitted on you the way he did on Drink Champs and he owes you $6 million? Can y'all ever have a genuine relationship?
Well, he doesn't owe me the money anymore. It got resolved. But
oh, he paid you?
Someone paid me. I guess it was him. But
word.
Yeah, but I took a little less than I just wanted to end it instead of going to court for some shit over that.
What was the haircut? It was $6 million, so what was the haircut? What was the haircut? How much did you end up getting?
Nice pocket watching, Sean, man. I like
let's
that. That's what I
see.
do.
That is none of your business.
But you good though, y'all. He did pay you basically.
Well, yeah. So the thing was, I had an issue, and I had an issue because I kept privately being like, "Yo, I need my money," to his lawyers, to him, not really bringing it to him so much because I know the type of guy he is. He don't be dealing with all of the business aspect of things all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing it properly. I'm going through the proper channels, management. They're like, you know what I'm saying? And then after years go by, it's not like I was super hurting for it, but at the same time, it's like,
It become disrespect.
first of all, and I don't want to get it misconstrued, like signing to good music was the best thing that could have happened to me in that moment in my life, period. I don't take it for granted. It was a golden opportunity signing to my favorite artist at the time and being able to sell 185 million records under good music. You know what I'm saying? It was a dream come true, and his only profitable artist at that. So it's like, I wore that good music and still do. I still fuck with the brand and what it did for me and everything. Like, and there's a part of me that will forever fuck with Ye because of that too. For signing me, you know, I'll never discount that. But at the same time,
And by the way, I understand Big Sean completely on his Kanye West point. What this tells me is that Big Sean has traits of loyalty and traits of respect, where it's like, yeah, you gave me an opportunity, or I looked up to you, and it's hard for him to apply the same amount of disrespect as maybe that person could apply to him, because that person isn't looking at Sean as, oh, I needed you. They're looking at it, oh, nigga, I blessed you. So I understand Sean completely with this. And I think that's probably been a struggle for him. Because he can't really talk about Kanye. You know, he probably doesn't even feel that way. He probably doesn't feel about you know, Kanye's was just like, yo, it should be put on his tombstone that, yo, he gave Sean a career or whatever the case is. Man, that probably got to hurt Sean, bro. Like, that's a tough thing, man. I know when you either think you got a mentor or you feel like somebody helped you with something or did something for you before that was part of your journey. A loyal nigga is going to take a lot for you to disrespect him. A disloyal nigga going to disrespect him at the first sign.
with the deal I signed, he made more money off of my music than me, which is totally fine. I'm not complaining about that. It's just a fact. People be trying to take this so much as a fact. It's just a fucking fact. So when you're owed money off of a deal that you're already getting the lesser part of it, and you're hitting, I'm hitting up Def Jam because I'm auditing Def Jam. Jeff Harleston, you know Jeff Harleston.
Absolutely,
I know all these people. I'm like, yo, I need my money, bro. Like, where the fuck is my money? Because I'm auditing Def Jam. Every time I audit Def Jam, there's money sitting there. And then when I really broke it down, and they were like, oh, yo, you sold 185 million records. I'm like, wait, this don't equate, right? Where's my $6 million? $6 million. No one's getting back to me. So then I drop a record.
That's what people don't realize. Like, a lot of these people, like, they're on these labels, but they're signed through the label through an intermediary, right? Like, Uzi's on Atlantic. Actually, why didn't I see Uzi on Atlantic? Oh, I didn't go down to the L's, probably. Uzi's on Atlantic. Let me look at Atlantic Records roster. Ooh, let me look at this. Where's L's? We should see Lil Uzi. Oh, yeah, we do see it. Okay. That's going to be interesting. I don't know what Uzi's like current situation is. Remember, he dropped like a bunch of deluxes. Who knows how those things were worked out between him and obviously, so the intermediary is Generation Now. Shit, they're going to have to pay some money to keep Uzi over there, man. Uzi's a big deal, right? Anyway, you know, Uzi, yeah, he'll have like overall label meetings with Atlantic, but any money that's going to be paid to Uzi is going to be paid by Generation Now. They pay the money. You get what I'm saying? Uzi is signed to Generation Now. Generation Now has a joint venture for him underneath Atlantic. And by the way, they've done it like really smart because I think Jack Harlow, they have with a different label. So they do the, You know what I mean? They do the production deal. They probably fund maybe the first like $2-3 million, and then after the first $2-3 million, they try. Hopefully, the artist is hot enough. They bring it to a label, and then the label funds the rest. But shit, at that point, that artist is getting a good bag from the label, and then they bust it down probably 50-50. So yeah, it's the same thing with like good music. Good music was probably getting paid for everybody. Pusha T, Tiana Taylor, everybody else, Big Sean, and they had to divvy up the money, right? So I guess it didn't happen probably in the way that Sean wanted it.
Drop a feature on Benny the Butcher's album, and I say something about it, like, niggas that's up B's that owe me M's. I'm talking about Def Jam. Mm-hmm. Later on, I realized, oh no, your money got paid a long time ago to good music. Okay, I don't give a fuck. Where's my money?
Right.
Oh, no, you got to hit up Ye for that. Oh, shit, okay. Ye, where's my money? I'm not getting a straight answer from no one. So then I'm like, bro, y'all playing with my money. This is ridiculous, dog. After all of the times where I've sat in the studio, contributed, not got any credit on shit, which is, like I said, I'm not even complaining about that. It is what it is, but the point is like, I need my money that's owed to me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that's all that was. I ended up settling because I didn't want to deal with it no more. I wanted to move past it because that shit is all an energy too. Mm-hmm. So, and after he said what he said, and then I got back up with him after he said what he said on Drink Champs.
Oh, so y'all did connect after Drink Champs?
Yeah, and I'm just...
In person, phone?
In person.
Okay.
Yeah, and he said, he said what he said. I'm not into like gossip and stuff, but he said what he said, and it made me realize that I couldn't really take all what he was saying serious on that Drink Champs.
Very performative.
Very performative, and that's how I am. That's like probably one of the reasons why, like, I feel like that's what I'm not. That's what he's good at, and I'm not so good at that, mm-hmm. Because mm-hmm. I'm like, I don't like doing things that don't feel real or like, where when we were there, it was like, oh yeah, make sure they get a picture of us leaving here so they can. I'm like, what, nigga? You saying some wild ass shit about me though? You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah. I hate that sucker shit.
I don't like that type shit. I don't like the type of, I don't know, like,
I'm the type of person, I value my relationships.
Yeah.
So if I've ever called you a friend, if I've ever called you family, mm-hmm. I really mean that. Mm-hmm. So if you do something like that to me, mm-hmm. and I would never do that to you, mm-hmm. it's hard for me to ever look at you the same ever.
Yeah, and I think he was just pissed because he felt like I chose Drake over him. That relates back to like, I only bring that up because he brought that up to somebody who told me something. You said Drake, I'm like in 2015, talking about the song Blessings, where I helped Ye write his verse for the song. Mm-hmm. After he heard the song, was like, I have to be on it. Mm-hmm. And I helped him write his verse. And then I told him, you got to turn it into the mastering plant tomorrow, bro, because my album is about to come out. I wake up the next, by the way, I'm doing way too much as an artist. Like, I shouldn't even have to be worried about shit like this.
All right.
I'm checking in like an A&R would. Hey, did he send the verse to mastering? Oh, no, he still didn't. I call his engineer. Yo, did he oh, no, we still. I'm like, bro, y'all y'all playing. If he wants to be on the song, he need to send it. And we ended up doing the video version and the radio version, but for some reason he thinks because Drake didn't want him on that song. But I was like, I'm putting Ye on this song